Had a glimpse of Tectone stream and it was hell. Man was just being a bitch. Made Jerry Springer. Or is there any way to remove him from offline recommendation? How is he upsetting your life that much that you had to come in here and ask for help? Yeah, no, her PC was fucked. I don't know what kind of bad batch she got, but I had this morning, she came in telling me her PC was broken, so just went and got her another one. And I just got done plugging it all in for her so she could, you know, not have a complete waste of a day and re-download everything, you know, and try and stream tomorrow. But yeah. Whew. Can I get a PC? Yeah, sure, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on. It's like it was issue after issue after issue. And every time the issue gets fixed, but then another one springs up. And it gets to a point where it's like, you know, she can't be missing streams anymore. So we just... New PC. How much does she have running at once? A lot, but sorry, that drink went down bad. Definitely a lot, but at the same time, like, it shouldn't make your PC break. Like, her PC would literally just black screen. So first, her Windows wasn't installed properly. No. There was like an order of issues. Her video card was fucked. Don't know why. And then they swapped something out. But in order to do that, they had to do something else, which made Windows get fucked. So then Windows had to get reinstalled. And then while they're fucking with Windows yesterday, this is yesterday, by the way, with Windows and fixing it, they found out that the GPU was straight up just fried. Like, something happened to it. I don't know what. Just doesn't work. And this generation of video cards, like, it used to be where, like, they would kind of glitch and fuck up. Nowadays, when video cards, like, fuck up, they just don't do anything. So her shit was black screening. They replaced it. And then this morning, her stream crashed. So we haven't even looked into what the issue is now. Just said, all right, no, get in the car. Let's go get you another computer. This is bad. You can start a Starforge. You know what? Starforge should just sell really shitty computers and then open up like a, you're right, basically Geek Squad. And we'll just repair the shitty computers that we sold. It's a perfect system. I don't know why we don't do that. Call it Star Squad. Will you be playing the Withering Rooms again? What the fuck is Withering Rooms? I remember I was gonna play it. Okay, Withering Rooms. I want to, but today is a Rumble Club tournament, and I'll be honest, I don't really know what the fuck's going on in the Rumble Club tournament. I think we initially were gonna have 20 people. They just said, let's do a tournament with 20 people. Okay. Sure. And then it's today. We have 6. So I don't know what the fuck's happening now. Hang on. Time for some banjo ball? I'm asking Lakari right now if he wants to play. I think it's me, Seer, Miz, maybe? Who is it? Nick? I don't even know. Miz, maybe? Surefour is doing Dungeons and Dragons or something. I asked pretty much everyone. I asked Rob, and Rob said he's down. But, like, it's today. So... I'll ask him. Is Asmon playing? I have no clue. But either way, that's what's happening today. And then tomorrow, I'm probably going to boot up some different games. I'm just not sure what yet. Yeah, Withering Rooms, maybe. More Death Must Die. Inkbound. I haven't gotten to queue up Raven's Watch. That game got a really big update. Is tomorrow Saturday? Please say it's not. I'm not ready for a Saturday. Thank God. Okay, Thursday. I've got plenty of time then. Oh, games are for children. You should go outside. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm curious. I was talking to Viki about this, and I want y'all's opinion. So we were like, I just had I said, hey, if we ever had kids, what extra activities would you want our kid to do, boy or girl, whatever? And I was like, you got baseball, football, whatever. And she's like, oh, just sign them up for school activities. And I said, okay, me growing up playing sports, here's how that works. If you wait to play sports... Liar. What? I'm not a liar. You would let your kid pick. Okay. Okay, but I feel like a 5-year-old... I'm not talking shit about you. Okay. She doesn't want a kid anymore. Okay. Kids don't want to do that shit. That's what I said. She said she'd let her kid pick. But I don't think kids would want to do anything. I think they just sit on their iPad all day. You actually leave it up to them as a 5? No, they're just on their iPad the whole time. And then, hey, middle school comes around. They're going to play basketball. And they're going to be unathletic as fuck. And then they're going to quit. And now they're not going to do anything. Ooh. All right, give them a phone when they're 10. I don't think you could give a kid a phone like age 10 and higher. I mean, I wish you could, but it's like, it's one of those things where I'm just not going to... Just wait till you are a parent, and this is coming from someone who isn't one, but I can foresee this. You are a parent, and like your kid is constantly comparing himself to everyone else, and everyone else has a phone, and all the other parents do this shit, and you're the only one who's like, you're the super strict, fucked up parent, asshole who doesn't give them a phone. And then like the whole world is built around having a phone as a kid now. Half their fucking extracurricular, what is it, academic activities are done on a phone. Shit like that. I don't know. Give them an old Nokia. I don't know. I'm not having kids anytime soon. Apparently Vika doesn't want kids anymore. So I don't think I'm ever going to have kids. Okay. Saved. Oh, here's something interesting. You guys probably don't find it interesting, but I had to do. I was asked to do an interview for Mad Mushroom stuff. It was me and Sibs. And there's an article that came out. And I, briefly read it. I'm not a big article kind of person. I more so found it funny that they just constantly called me Morris. Morris, who's been in the stream. Like, why? Why Morris? This was linked to me by Sibs. I don't know. GameDeveloper.com. I don't think I've ever opened this website in my life. They love to use last names. Is that a thing? Yeah, because even like you scroll down, I didn't even know Zach got interviewed. But at one point, like, Asmongold, real name Zach, and his last name was withheld. I guess he calls him Asmongold. Why not Sodapoppin? Like, is that just not a thing that they don't want to do with me? Mr. Anderson type shit? They don't know who you are. Clearly. What do they even say? Content creators have been an essential part of the game marketing over the last decade. Developers and publishers eager to capture the interest of their fan bases are regularly pitching streamers like One True King Network member Sodapoppin, real name Thomas Jefferson Chance Morris IV. He did not look that up. I did not tell him that. On either organic or paid opportunities to stream. Why do they have to put that? Why did they have to put? Why? It sounds so fucking stupid. Okay. Morris, who's been in the streaming business since he was a teen, has a good sense of what will and won't be interesting for his 8.8 million Twitch I fucking wish followers. He's credited for being the... Do I have 8.8 million? Actually, I must. They wouldn't want to get that wrong. Where do I see followers? Where do you see your followers? Am I blind? I don't know. Oh, why is it here? What? I feel like that's bot. Didn't it get botted? I don't know if it ever got fixed. I know I got botted at one point. If you asked me before I looked at it right there, how many followers I have, my guess would be 3 million. I would have no clue. I've actually never looked at that. Okay. Morris has been in the streaming business since he was 10, yada yada. He's credited the first Twitch streamers that propelled Among Us to explosive success. He's had such a good sense that he and other OTK members got to thinking. With so many developers and publishers pitching them on games to stream, why not cut out the middleman and fun games they'd want to play themselves? Game publisher Mad Mushroom emerged from that idea, helmed by CEO Mike Sibowitz and co-owned by members of OTK. Mad Mushroom's mission is to use the expertise of its content, creating owners to publish any games that will be enjoyed. Networks 50 million fans. The company isn't the first to try this. Streamer, aligned model streamer Dr. Disrespect, founded the studio Midnight Society. What is going on? I actually don't know. I remember something was going on and it was made fun of for some NFTs or something. I don't know. An influencer network, 3 Black Dot, attracted attention for its bid to get into the game publishing. No, it's like even if you have like something, an NFT game, and there's so no NFT, like there's one tiny, barely affecting NFT thing in your game. The smallest fucking pixel doesn't matter. Don't do it. Such a misplay. Hello? Yo.
Hi, Mr. Morris. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, so you have that thing at 2?
Yes.
We have that other thing today, right?
Yeah, later tonight.
Are you okay if I sleep and miss this thing so that I can be rested for that? Will you be mad at me?
I will not be mad at you, Rob. I literally just typed as you called me. I said, I got Rob, guys. And Sears said, caps lock, good. And I literally just said, never mind, he left. And then he responded and said, that aged poorly. That's in the past 5 seconds.
Fuck. Do you think this is why no one invites me to anything?
Rob, it's not your fault. I gave you a 2 days heads up. All right. And the thing is, I asked 3 others and all of them just said no because they're busy. It's not enough heads up for them.
If we weren't doing something tonight, I would have absolutely done this. But I actually am more looking forward to that than this.
I understand. Go to bed, Rob. I appreciate you letting me know. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Morris.
All right. Later.
Wait. Before you hang up on me and ignore me for like 2 weeks.
Hold on. What was that one guy's name that you were, Mr. Macaroni?
What? Sorry, my garage is opening. It's not a vibrator. I swear to God.
The guy you used to work for, Mr. Macaroni. What was his name?
Mr. Morelli. Mr. Morelli. How do you remember that? How the fuck do you remember that?
It just sticks in my head, man.
Dude, that's crazy.
You worked at Staples.
Oh my God, you actually remember things about me. That's crazy.
Yeah, Mr. Macaroni at Staples.
Dude, that's crazy. Okay, Lethal Company had a new update that's like supposedly really good, and there's a lot of new things. Okay, please, for the love of God, just give me one day that you want to do it. I will fucking make sure that I sleep in a way so we can play together and make some content together.
I mean, tomorrow or the next day is fine.
Okay. Are you sure?
I am sure about either tomorrow or the next day. I don't
What
think
day
I
is
have anything.
better?
Probably Friday, because I'd want Vicky to play too, and I don't know what she's up to. You have to ask her.
Okay, Friday we schedule it. What's the best time for you?
Huh?
What's the best time for you?
I don't know, like 3 p.m.
Deal. All right, I'm locking it in. Okay, 3 p.m. All right, deal.
Okay.
See, I'm being a good friend. I'm making up for missing today.
Okay. All right, Rob.
Oh no! On Friday, I have an NMP event. Can we do it tomorrow?
Dude, I don't know. I gotta look at my calendar. I actually don't know.
Oh my god, dude, I'm the worst. What time does he usually do that? Maybe I could just do both.
Wait, what are you doing on Nick's stream?
Am I allowed to tell?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're doing.
Like the car thing.
Oh, are you supposed to be a surprise guest or something? Streamers in cars? Oh, yeah, go for it. Whatever.
Is that surprise? Do people surprise that?
I don't think Nick's gonna give a fuck.
Okay, yeah, I have that on Friday. Well, so that's usually like really early, right? So I could still make it back and do it at 3. Okay, deal. 3 o'clock Friday. Dude, I have a whole network day. That's sick.
All right, Rob. All right. I'll see you on
Have
Friday.
a good stream.
Later. GG's.
All right, bye.
All right, what was I reading? This type of venture is easy to pitch to investors, but has proven hard. Where was I? I'm actually curious what they wrote. Fuck. Game publishers matters emerged from that idea. Helmed by CEO Mike Sibowitz. Oh yeah, Dr. Disrespect shit. This type of venture is easy to pitch to investors, but it's proven harder to turn into a stable business. Content creators will run headlong into the fact that they don't know much about game development. Developers will learn that streamers, larger-than-life personalities, don't turn off when the camera stops rolling. And in possibly the worst-case scenario, streamers will disregard FTC guidelines and stream games they're financially invested in without disclosure. Okay. Those are all problems Mad Mushroom wants to avoid. Morris and Sibowitz explained in a conversation with game developer, there's a genuine interest from the founders in finding good games their audiences will connect with, promoting in compliance with FTC rules, and teaching developers how streamers look at the game streaming space. The company is releasing Lightfox Games' Rumble Club later this week and assigned Big Cake Studios' Atomic Picnic. Morris and Sibowitz were keen to chat about the pros and cons of pitching a publisher like Mad Mushroom. The pros include getting sharp feedback from creators who know how to introduce the game to the audience, but there are cons too. Streamers and other content creators are lightning rods that can attract an audience, but not all the attention they bring is the kind developers may want. Yeah. In the end, it's about authenticity. Authenticity is what makes or breaks a relationship any streamer or content creator has with the game. There's an entire subsection of game marketing now called influencer relations that orbits around trying to build relationships with streamers so they think about featuring a game on stream. Some in this field will turn to sponsored partnerships, but the very nature of those arrangements threatens the goodwill that authenticity brings. Morris's genuine interest in playing indie games on his channel is at the heart of Mad Mushroom's business. He explained that in his 16 years of streaming, he's honed a strong instinct for figuring out what his audience wants. Games signed by Mad Mushroom will be scrutinized by Morris and other influencers in the OTK network, and developers can expect reliable feedback on whether a game is good fit for the network's audience. My role is to be a game. Oh, this is a quote. I said this. My role is to be a gamer, to understand how gamers are going to look at this and go, hey, yeah, this game is sick, he said. Gamer. I guess I said, okay. The term gamer is so cringe now. Probably from all the marketing that's been like head towards gamers, that's all been just wrong. Just wrong. Like, this is for gamers. Whatever, gamer shit. It's like for 5-year-olds because it has neon lights. They should really source that quote. Okay. Even if the company passes on a deal, Sibowitz said developers can expect to leave with feedback that might help their game appeal to streamers down the line. He encouraged indies of all stripes to submit their pitches and take advantage of the sample publishing contract that's listed on the company's website. Streamer-led feedback isn't the only service developers can expect from Mad Mushroom. The company offers developers a 70-30 split on revenue, a full suite of publishing services, including platform relations, quality, Mad Mushroom's hook is that its streaming co-owners don't just check in at the beginning or the end of the process. They regularly offer feedback on a game as it's headed for the finish line. Morris himself once streamed a build of Atomic Picnic on his channel, soliciting feedback. Not just me, everyone did that. Okay. Why is he singling me out? Will those viewers know that Morris is financially invested in the game's success? Absolutely, the pair said. Sibowitz said that the team has prepared graphics so even viewers new to the network can tune in and know that they're watching a game that Morris and or his peers are invested in. Morris once was dinged for not properly disclosing his sponsorship from a gambling company in 2018. I didn't tell him about that, did I? Did I? Click on the link. Oh, he must have found this. Twitch streamer Sodapoppin ripped on Reddit over gambling sponsorship. 28. When was it? Chance Sodapoppin Morris is one of the Twitch's oldest and most popular streamers, starting out on a smaller live streaming site like Xfire. So, to give some of you context that may not know, this is pretty close to the Phantom Lord percent drawn with like CS:GO gambling and all that jazz. There was no stake. There was no gambling sections. Maybe there were, but they weren't popular. And I was on a website called Bet Online, and my deal with them was basically, what was my deal? It wasn't a paid 2-hour stream. So example, the other day I played, what did I play on stream? AFK Journey. They paid me for a 2-hour segment. During that, I must put like hashtag ad or sponsored in my title, right? My deal with Bet Online was not that. It was something like, instead of them paying for 2 hours, they would just give me, $500 or $1,000, whatever it was. And they just said, just gamble and you can keep your winnings as long as you're gambling a reasonable amount, however long you want, however short you want. So it wasn't required. And then we put a YouTube video, and in the YouTube video, it didn't have hashtag ad in the description. People lost their minds. They're like, oh my God, he's breaking the law. When I wasn't actually required to do that. And then, just to like get them to shut up, or like, just put hashtag ad in the description. Who cares? Whatever. Not like, we just didn't do it. Just put it in there. Whatever. So we put hashtag ad in the description just to get these people to shut up, like whatever, sure. But then YouTube was like, you're not allowed to do sponsored gambling content on YouTube. And you put hashtag ad. So they took the video down. And then everyone on Reddit's like, we were right. We got him. The police got him. I'm like, okay. I mean, whatever. But that's essentially what happened. They thought the police came in and like, no, this is a really stupid series of events. Really just dumb. Huge waste of time for everyone. Anyways, in the past, it was common to see streamers plugging gambling sites to their much younger demographic. Popular sites allowing players to win weapon skins in games like Counter-Strike, CSGO became extremely profitable and popular. YouTubers who created videos that showed them winning massive amounts of valuable skins went viral, including Trevor T. Martin. Like I said, this is around that time. And Tom Pro Syndicate Castle. The pair owned the CSGO Lotto website, but never disclosed that info to viewers. Once this info reached the public, they were sued, and the FTC created new laws about online endorsements. If a streamer, influencer, or Instagram model is paid by a company to endorse a product, they must disclose that working relationship in the summary title or the post. You must include hashtag ad or hashtag sponsored to keep your viewer base informed. If you don't, the FTC can potentially charge you under Section 5, blah, 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 blah. Sodapoppin was never much for skins. He preferred to play blackjack. The dealer would deal cards, yada, yada. For the past half decade, 5 years? I feel like I played blackjack on stream for like 3 months. Like, it was a couple months. That was it. Half decade? Felt like a year. It wasn't. I promise it wasn't. It was like, was it? I don't think it was. I think maybe it felt like that because I think, like, I did blackjack for 3 months, and then like 6 months later, I was going to DreamHack, and I needed something. I wasn't really a turn-based gamer. Like, there were no turn-based, like Slay the Spire wasn't even out yet. Things like that weren't out. And I needed something that was turn-based that I actually liked, and my audience actually liked, to play at DreamHack, because it's hard to play a game at DreamHack when you have kids throwing things at you. Blackjack was my answer. So maybe there was like one more blackjack stream 6 months down the road. Like Hearthstone, I didn't play Hearthstone. So, anyways, how long is this article? Sibowitz said the company is generally looking for games in the late stage of development, but that his team is happy to look at early pitches and offer feedback. Early stage development is hard. Like, talking to a dev early stage in their game, it's literally like stick figures. And they're like, okay, so what our plan is, and that's it. It's like, I see what your plan is, but I don't know you. Are you going to do this right? I don't know. Sure, you can say cool things. Can you do cool things? It's just guesstimates. It really is. So we try and do late stage if we can. So there's been a couple pitches we've received where it's like early stage. We're like, okay, these devs have their resumes sick. These guys know what's up. And then they sound good and they seem like they actually know what the fuck is actually cool. Anyways, should developers be pitching specific games, or should developers be pitching specific genres of games to the company? Not necessarily, Morris said, as he's interested in all kinds of games. But he'd advise devs working in certain genres to see how their games compare against the heaviest of heavy hitters in that space. If there's a top-down hack-and-slash game like Hades, I'm going to compare and see where it is on that level, he explained. Yeah. That's true. If you give me a game that immediately makes me think of Hades, I'm going to compare it to Hades. Anyway, Silverwitz offered some other guidance, saying developers should pay attention to how fun it is to watch their game be played, not just play it. He noted that when OTK members are looking at builds of games, they're not just scanning for fun value. They're looking to see if a game is in a state that they'd want to play early builds with their fans watching. He also said he doesn't want developers to feel like they're beholden to Morris and other OTK creators. They can literally say no to every piece of feedback we provide. Not that we recommend that, he said with a laugh. It's fair to say any developer hoping to sign with a publisher with such a streaming-based business model would be seeking that feedback in the first place. Yeah. Creating genuine authenticity is a tough needle to thread. Earlier efforts from publishers like 3 Black Dot may have stumbled because there was some insecurity about the authenticity of their streamers provide. The what? 3 Black Dot. Who is this? Anyone know who this is? Apparently this is like a content creator publishing company. Dr. Disrespect's partner. I thought they were Midnight, whatever. I don't know. OTK's success certainly shows they figured something out about the topic and that each of their creators is building a genuine relationship with their fans. But authenticity by OTK creators comes in many flavors. Some streamers chase it by building on highly opinionated or combative personalities. They start beef with other streamers, rail against developments, and sometimes throw themselves in political culture wars. That brings us to the highest profile streamers on OTK, Asmongold. Oh, great. There are some downsides to building a close relationship with streamers. Yeah. Oh, boy. I didn't know he did an interview with him. You had to know this was coming. Yeah, no. Asmongold is a high-profile content creator, one of the founders of OTK. His brand of authenticity is founded in his combative personality during frequent streaming sessions of MMORPGs like World of Warcraft. But in recent years, he switched to more of an infrequent streams and uploading videos on YouTube. Asmongold walks the well-trodden path of angry gamer. content creators that follow in the footsteps of the angry video game nerd. What is this? Watch his videos and you'll find him sharply criticizing developers for topics ranging from aggressive in-game monetization to content updates to his favorite games that he dislikes. But starting in March 2024, he went a step further and began platforming the harassment campaign against narrative consultant studio Sweet Baby Inc. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know anything about all of this. I don't even know what went on and what Sweet Baby Inc. is. In that video, after Cabrutus unexpectedly dropped from the call, Asgold expressed sympathy for the Steam group stated mission of what? It was a nothing burger? I don't know. These people are fundamentally not game developers, Asgold said in a later video. Oh, okay, so this wasn't an interview. He's just going in on Asmon. Okay. When we asked Morris and Siblowitz about Asgold's spree of anti-woke videos, the Mad Mushroom CEO was willing to address the topic. Asmon is an outspoken creator and his authenticity to his audience is really important. Siblowitz said, following up with the comment, Mad Mushroom and his employees may not agree with everything he says or does. While we are not in the business of censoring Asgold, yeah, I think I just kept quiet during this. Cool. It will have impacts, yeah. Hold on. What am I listening to? All right. What time is it? 1:17. Oh, I got time. What was this even about? It was a Mad Mushroom interview. I did it like, how long ago was that? 3 weeks ago, I think. Something like that. Ugh. But yeah, no, it's weird. It's interesting. Like, publishing companies, their job primarily used to be, and you have like a million different things you do, but like your job was to get the game in GameStop and in Best Buy. But that's like not the thing anymore. So it's just, it hasn't really changed. So it's weird. It's very different. It's marketing mostly. Exactly. It pretty much is. And there's a lot of other things, but that's not my job.